Tragic death. Loudly crying young and restless Kyle Abbott dies. Big sad update. The world of Genoa City is left in shock and mourning as one of its brightest young stars, Kyle Abbott, meets a devastating and untimely end. Fans of the young and the restless are heartbroken as the beloved character's life is cut short in a tragic twist no one saw coming. What led to this heartbreaking moment? How will the Abbott family recover from such a loss? And what does this mean for the future of Genoa City? Kyle Abbott, portrayed by the talented actor's name, was more than just a businessman, a son, or a husband. He was a symbol of resilience, love, and ambition. Born into the prestigious Abbott family, Kyle had big shoes to fill, but he carved his own path with charm, intelligence, and an undeniable passion for life. From his early days as a rebellious teen to becoming a key player at Abbott Cosmetics, Kyle's journey was never easy. He faced betrayals, family feuds, and personal demons, yet he always fought to protect those he loved. His romance with Summer Newman was one for the ages, a love story filled with passion, heartbreak, and second chances. Together, they built a life and raised their son, Harrison, who was Kyle's greatest pride. But fate had other plans. In a shocking turn of events, Kyle's life was tragically cut short in a devastating accident. Details are still emerging, but sources confirm that the incident occurred late at night under mysterious circumstances. Some speculate a car crash, while others whisper about foul play. Eyewitnesses claim that Kyle was last seen arguing with an unknown figure near the Genoa City docks, a place often tied to the town's darkest secrets. Was this a random tragedy, or was Kyle targeted? The police have launched a full investigation, but one thing is certain: Genoa City has lost one of its brightest souls. The Abbott family, known for their strength and unity, is now drowning in grief. Jack Abbott, Kyle's father, is utterly destroyed. The man who always had the right words is now speechless, staring at old family photos with tears in his eyes. Diane Jenkins Abbott, Kyle's mother, is inconsolable. Her worst nightmare has come true. "He was my baby, my everything," Diane sobs, clinging to Jack for support. Ashley Abbott, Kyle's aunt, is struggling to hold the family together, while Tracy Abbott channels her sorrow into writing, perhaps penning a tribute to the nephew she adored. Even Billy Abbott, often at odds with the family, is shaken to his core. And then there's Harrison, Kyle's young son, who will now grow up without his father. Summer is left to pick up the pieces, but how can she explain to Harrison that Daddy isn't coming home? Summer and Kyle's love was one of the most compelling on The Young and the Restless *. From their youthful romance to their tumultuous breakups and passionate reunions, they were soulmates in every sense. Now, Summer is left with nothing but memories. "I keep waiting for him to walk through the door, to smile at me and tell me everything's going to be okay," Summer whispers, clutching Harrison tightly. But he's gone. Will this tragedy push Summer into a downward spiral? Or will she find strength in raising Harrison the way Kyle would have wanted? Kyle's death sends shockwaves throughout Genoa City. Victor Newman, though often at odds with the Abbotts, offers his condolences, recognizing the gravity of the loss. Nick and Sharon rally around Summer, while Phyllis, despite her complicated history with Kyle, is visibly shaken. Even Tucker McCall, a man known for his schemes, pauses to reflect. "No parent should have to bury their child," he murmurs, a rare moment of sincerity. At Abbott, the office is draped in black. Employees share stories of Kyle's leadership, his humor, and his kindness. The company will never be the same. As grief consumes Genoa City, whispers of foul play grow louder. Could Audra Charles be involved? She had recent clashes with Kyle at Abbott. What about Jeremy Stark? The criminal mastermind has a history of revenge plots. Or is this a Newman retaliation? The Newman-Abbott feud has claimed victims before. Detective Chance Chancellor is under pressure to find answers, but every lead only deepens the mystery. As the Abbott family prepares for Kyle's funeral, the town gathers to say goodbye. Tears flow as memories are shared, his laughter, his stubbornness, his unwavering love for his family. Jack delivers a heartbreaking eulogy. Kyle wasn't just my son, he was my pride, my joy, my greatest teacher. And though he's gone, his spirit will live on in Harrison, in Summer, and in all of us. Asterisk. With Kyle gone, the power dynamics shift. Abbott's future is uncertain, Summer's path is unclear, and the Abbott family must find a way to heal. But one thing is certain, Kyle Abbott's death will leave a permanent mark on Genoa City. Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless for more updates on this tragic storyline. Will justice be served? How will the Abbotts recover? And who will step up to fill the void Kyle left behind? Asterisk. Comment below with your favorite Kyle Abbott memories. Let's honor his legacy together. Asterisk.